Ikenga Ugochinyere. I speak for the opposition CUPP. Like I said before, I was very clear that there was no basis for this trial. If not because of the political stubbornness of President Mohamed Buhari, we will not be going up and down under the sun to come and observe this trial. And why do I say that? The issues that led to this agitation was injustice. The issues that led to this trial was just injustice. The issue that is even messing the trial up is injustice. You see, all this gara-gara up and down and show of force with people covering their face with masks is unnecessary. Why do I say that? There, an issue, came up. What the president could have done as the leader and president of the country was to call everybody to the table, and then you negotiate and find an amicable solution to solve those issues. And why do I keep saying this? If you remember, when the issue of Niger Delta came up, there was a round table. When the issue of even the Boko Haram guys who decided to repent and so on and so forth, there was also discussion. So if you can have discussion on pure terrorist act, what about civil agitations of this nature? So if not the fact that I feel the president have so much hate that is driving the way with which he's prosecuting these issues, what the president would have done is very simple. Call Igbo leaders together, call Igbo youth together, and then go to a table and say, how do we find solutions to the issues of restructuring, the issues of equity, the issues of justice, the issue of fairness? These things is very simple. So, and then that's why I said, it's not about Nnamid Kanu. No, this issue is bigger. And that is why everybody should stand on this particular issue and say, the president, this trial is unnecessary, like I said before. What you need to do is to discontinue trial under the provisions of the 1999 Constitution. The Attorney General have powers to discontinue the trial, and this thing ends in a matter of seconds. And the High Court, might have delivered judgment advising. You see, when the judiciary, goes, to that extent of telling the president adopt political solution in resolving this issue, these are ways of wisdom. What I want the president to do is that just try. Let it be that you called Igbo leaders to the round table and they did not come. Let it be that you called them to a round table, both our governors, our representatives, our leaders, our religious leaders, for us to find solution to this issue. Let it be that they came and then they did not implement what was. It's a different thing. But the president, who is supposed to be commander-in-chief of the armed forces and leader of all, have refused to address these agitations, which are civil in nature. Before the issue of insecurity came out of these whole issues, these issues were civil agitations, which the president could have called everybody to a round table and then address it, and this will end. So I'm hopeful that Justice Bita Nyako will have the needed judicial courage in national interest to discontinue this trial and order them to go back to the negotiation table to find political solutions to these issues. And let me say this. You see, it's very painful in a trial that you are supposed to do diligently in accordance with the rules of natural justice and access to equipment for the person to fairly defend himself. Now, you cannot allow Nnamid Kanu get access to his reading glass. Doesn't it sound laughable? Whether it's DSS that is doing it or police or president, does it not sound laughable? Ordinary reading glass, you can't give him to read, and you want people to believe in what will come out of this trial? Now, and again, we talk about the issue of changing of clothes. What is there in changing clothes? For me now, I like to wear my traditional attire. He wants to wear his traditional attire to come to court. And you're forcing him to be wearing Fendi since the last almost getting to 6 months now. Every day, whether they wash it or not, you put it on him and bring to the court. What impression are you trying to create?
Are you saying he still comes to court with the same clothes?
It's the same clothes. Have you not been watching the proceedings in court? So they really allow him to change clothes. You don't allow him to get access to the prayer stuff for the Jews. The Jews materials for praying. If you cannot give him basic things like praying materials, like access to his eyeglass for him to read, and you cannot allow him to read court process, you cannot even allow people to freely access the court, you cannot allow people to observe the trial, and you think that Nigerians will believe in whatever will come out of this trial. And that's why I keep saying, why not just take him to Daura and set up a private court and then try him so we know what you are doing? You can't call this a federal high court and you are doing all these things that are considered childish.
Why you allow him to the court?
As usual. Maybe because they don't like this on my head. But I will keep coming every day until the day they will allow me to enter.